see, yes. The President of the Senate. I see. I see the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, distinguished.
The bills before Mr. President. It's my pleasure to call on the senior of some bills. Distinguished ladies.
Let me first start by congratulating all Nigerians for this significant feat that we are all witnessing today. In tandem with this administration's commitment to fight corruption and illicit financing activities, I am today assenting to 3 major items of legislation critical to our governance agenda and the development of Nigeria. A, Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Bill 2022. B, the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Bill 2022. And C, the Proceeds of Crime Recovery and Management Bill 2022. These 3 important bills are aimed at improving the anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing proliferation financing framework in Nigeria. May I therefore commend the National Assembly for their tenacity, courage, and commitment to ensuring that Nigeria has put in place effective measures to address the menace of money laundering, terrorism, and terrorism financing. The 9th National Assembly has proven to be patriotic, responsive, resourceful, and industrious in its legislative assignments, as I recall my communication of the 14th January 2022, in which I sought the expeditious passage of the said bills, and indeed you have responded. This Assembly, under the leadership of the Senate President and Speaker, and their colleagues, have certainly carved out a worthy legacy for themselves. The signing of these bills into law today not only strengthens the anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing framework in the country, but addresses the deficiencies identified in Nigeria's second round of mutual evaluation as assessed by Intergovernmental Action Group Against Money Laundering in West Africa on compliance with the Financial Action Task Force global standards. Accordingly, A, the repeal of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act 2011 as amended and the enactment of Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 provides comprehensive legal and institutional framework for the prevention and prohibition of money laundering in Nigeria and confers on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission the legal status of the Special Control Unit against money laundering. The appeal of Terrorism Prevention Act 2011 as amended in 2013 and enactment of the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 provides for the effective implementation of international instruments on the prevention and combating of terrorism and suppression of the financing of terrorism. C, the enactment of the Proceeds of Crime Recovery and Management Act 2022 makes comprehensive provisions for the seizure, confiscation, forfeiture, and management of properties derived from unlawful activity. We have carefully avoided creating another asset recovery and management agency with its cost implications in defense to this government's sensitivity to the rising cost of governance. Furthermore, the new law mandates the creation of dedicated accounts for the proceeds of crime and other confiscated assets in order to enhance the accountability of the process. I have therefore taken time to note the emphasis placed on collaboration, synergy, and unification of strategies and measures to combat the scourge of money laundering and terrorism financing and proliferation financing in the Act. The primary objectives of these measures are to ensure effective, unified, and comprehensive legal, regulatory, and institutional framework for the implementation of the Acts. This is profound and calls for coordinated response to the challenges posed by the menace. I therefore charge all relevant agencies to ensure effective implementation of these new laws. The robust framework diligently enshrined in the Acts can only serve useful purposes when every bit of them is enforced. The fight against corruption requires an all-of-government, all-of-nation approach, and as such, each of us as Nigerians have a role to play. At this juncture, I also must commend the members of the National Action Task Force comprising several ministries, departments, and agencies of government. This product is a clear demonstration of government functioning at its best with coordination, collaboration, and execution, all towards a common goal. Let me now assure every Nigerian that this administration will continue to do its best to secure the nation. These bills represent not just legislative instruments, but very significant governmental actions, projecting courage, determination, and sincerity in tackling the menace of money laundering, terrorism, and other financial crimes. The inadequacy of all repealed acts impacted legal actions against offenders. However, the new laws have provided enough punitive measures and containment strategies against abuses and compromises. We will not rest until we rid the nation of the menace of money laundering, terrorism, and other financial crimes. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The sun